Okay, so now we will move on to talk about the science journals 5.2. Now for science journal 5.2, again, okay, not all of you do it quite well. So maybe let us quickly go through the sentence pattern that you need to learn or you need to know throughout this whole science journal. Now remember, okay, why, okay, the method should be used to make part A, okay? That is because part A, it is um, the part that is connected with the sausage. So therefore, or maybe the meat, okay, that we want to cook it up. So therefore, we need to find something that is a good conductor. So therefore, when we try to mention it, we need to mention that metal is a good conductor of heat. So in this case, you need to mention both, okay, the term good conductor, okay, so that's for you to let others to know that why, okay, we will use the method for the cooking, okay. Next, okay, explain why the wood should be used to make part B, okay. So wood, actually, it is it is a good insulator of heat. So therefore, what happened, okay? So if it is an insulator of heat, so can it transfer the thermal energy quickly? No, it cannot transfer the thermal energy quickly. So it cannot transfer the thermal energy quickly. So therefore, it can prevent it can prevent us from getting burned when we touch the handle. Is it clear? Okay, so uh, because wood, it is a good insulator. Again, it is something that a keyword that you need to mention. Okay, so if you just mention insulator or if you just mention conductor, sorry, no mark will be given because I don't know whether it is you are mentioning it is a good conductor or it is a poor conductor. So therefore, it is important for you to mention both good and poor. Okay, good or poor. Okay. So next, okay, it cannot transfer the thermal energy quickly. So therefore, why we will use the wood as the handle? It is because it can help us or it can prevent us from getting burned, okay, when we touch the handle, okay? So next, okay, whose sausage will be cooked in a shorter period of time? Explain briefly. So in this case, okay, which one? It will be uh, 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 cooked in a shorter period of time. Definitely, it would be the Ben's one. Now, I have a question. Why Ben's sausage? What happened? Sausage will be cooked in a shorter period of time. Why? Now, the reason is that because, okay, that is because the area, because we notice that metal, it is a good conductor. If the contact area is larger, if the contact area is larger, then in this case, meaning that more part of the food will receive thermal energy. And therefore, okay, bands one, and it is like topping in the middle. But while Alex one is just the tip, okay? So in this case, we can see that bands one, actually, it has more contact area. So therefore, when we try to answer it, we can mention in this way, okay? Ben's sausage will be cooked in a shorter period of time. That is because his sausage has a larger contact area with the barbecue fork, which is the metal area. So therefore, heat can be transferred to the sausage more quickly, okay, more quickly. So therefore, burnt sausage will be cooked at a shorter period of time. So this is how we uh, 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 use, okay, the idea of conduction for us to complete, okay, or to finish, okay, these ideas, okay, or to answer these type of question. So any question about it? So if no, then the debriefing related to all three worksheet, it will be stopped here. Okay.